Here's how to make 6 to 20% with Maryland tax lien certificates. We're going to dive into that here today. So if you're looking for a new way of real estate investing, tax lien certificates can be an amazing way for you to get into real estate with a very low barrier to entry, with a safe, secure, predictable return, and in Maryland's case, anywhere between 6 to 20% interest. So in today's little video, we're going to dive into that because there's a lot of properties out there right now that are way too high, going over market value, and this business is exceptional for beginners to get into real estate. So let's dive into it. Maryland is a tax lien state, okay? So a tax lien is where you get an interest rate that's set by the government. It could be anywhere between 6 to 20, sometimes higher, depending on the state. Every county is going to be a little bit different. Maryland has determined they're going to give 6 to 20% interest. Now, one thing to note is Maryland is a premium bid state, okay? So that means you're going to get your full interest rate. But the other thing that this means is they charge a premium on top of the bid. Now, this can be confusing for beginner tax lien investors. And to be fair, it took me a little while to wrap my head around it. So what is a premium bid? Basically, a premium bid is they're going to sell the tax lien certificates. Let's say the back taxes are $1,000 on a $100,000 home. So you go, you say, you know what? I will pay $1,000 and you're entering to get the interest rate back when the homeowner pays the taxes, okay? But the premium bid is kind of what separates the competition. So, for example, a place like Arizona, you bid down the interest rate. So they'll say 18, 16% bid down. Oh, I'll take 7%, okay? Unless it's an over-the-counter, then you get the full interest rate. But in Maryland, what they say is, you know what, we're going to give you the full interest rate. However, on top of that, you are going to bid a premium. So if it's a $100,000 house, you'll say, yeah, I'll do $1,000, $5,000 above that. So you'd bid a premium of $5,000 over and beyond the price of the tax lien. And basically, this does a couple things, okay? It shows the county who's serious. But the thing is with this is you're going to have more money tied up. So if the homeowner redeems, you're going to get your interest rate on $1,000. You're not going to get your interest rate on the premium. Before we continue, if you like tax liens and deeds, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up on this video and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you want to learn how to invest in tax liens, we're totally here to help. I am dedicating this channel to helping the new beginner tax lien investor because it can be difficult. So if you have a question, ask us in the comments. We always reply to those. And yeah, thumbs up, share the video, hit subscribe if you want to learn how to make 18 to 24% with tax liens and deeds, which is exactly what we're doing here in today's video. So back to understanding the premium bid, because this can be very confusing. So you're going to go to Maryland, okay? And let's say you have, let's just call it $20,000 to go, and you want to buy $21,000 tax liens, okay? So what you're going to do is tax lien number one's coming up. It's a $100,000 house. The taxes are $1,000. Cool. So you're going to say, I actually have some. You're going to say, all right, I'm going to bid $1,000, okay? So you're going to bid $1,000. Now, what you're going to do next is you can bid a premium above. So say you want to bid $10,000 over the bid, okay? So that means you win the bid, but you put an additional 10 grand into that property. Now, when the homeowner redeems you, you're going to get an interest rate on the 1,000. You are not going to get an interest rate on the 10,000, but you will get it back. Now, tax liens are safe, secure, and predictable because 95% of the time those suckers redeem, which is cool. You get your interest, but you get the big home runs on the liens that don't redeem. So let's say there's a lien, it's $1,000, it's a $100,000 property. You bid a $10,000 premium on top of that property. However, you bought 20 of them, so one of them doesn't redeem. So what that means is you're now going to be able to get that house for the $1,000. You probably pay out the other year's taxes, so $2,000, a $10,000 premium, and from there, probably $2 grand to foreclose. But what it means is you just got yourself a $100,000 house for probably $16,000-$17,000, which is awesome. So that's what the premium does. And then the county keeps that money in their greedy little pockets, and they just make more money that way. So in a premium state, you're able to basically have more of an advantage if you have some money to play with. So that's very important to understand that. Now, most states aren't a premium. New Jersey's premium bid as well, but most states are just bid down the interest Pretty simple. Then from there, you go ahead, you foreclose on the property. Couple quick fun facts about Maryland as we're diving into it here today. So the biggest counties are going to be Montgomery with 1 million, Prince George County 900,000, Baltimore County 800,000. How do you spell this one? Annie Adrural County? Can't quite say that right. I didn't do well in school. Howard County, okay, 328,000. And then from there, that's Germantown, Bowie, Townsend will be the biggest one in Baltimore. And Annapolis and Columbia are going to be some of the larger places to go. Now, you can often get a lot of really good home runs in the smaller places as well. So as we cruise through this sort of stuff, they're going to be having some sales in March and May. For example, Baltimore in May, Howard, Kent, Price, Prince George. In June, you're going to have, Baltimore. I can't pronounce certain words, but there's going to be some good sales coming up here in June as well. So that is something to definitely go and check out. Baltimore County is going to be 12% interest for you. And then the redemption period starts, okay? And remember, 95% of the time, you're going to get your money back. And the premium bid definitely makes things a little bit more interesting, that's for sure. Some people might not bid a premium, you might get it as is. And remember, some of the smaller counties will sometimes have more opportunity because the bigger counties will be a little more competitive, okay? Now, if you want to get started with tax liens and deeds, check out some of these videos. They're here to help you as a new beginner investor get into this business. It's a great business. You know, as a kid, I love playing Monopoly. And this business is like playing Monopoly in real life. It's just a good time. It's a good party. And I used it to quit my job on the miserable oil field. And maybe you can use it as well. So to help you get started, I have a totally free mini course for you. It's called the ABCs of Tax Liens and Deeds. This thing is totally free. If you click the more info button below, you can get this. It has all of the research, all of the checklists. And then from there, I also have the National Tax Lien and Deed directories, okay? So with this, I have the phone numbers to every single tax lien county, the websites, boom, go there, get it, away you go. This is all in the description below, Tax Lien and Deed Investing 101. It is totally free, here to help you on your journey. People love this thing, hundreds and hundreds of reviews on it. Click the description below and then just follow the link. You'll be in good shape. Make sure to subscribe. Thumbs up if you like the video. Once again, I appreciate you tuning in, taking the time to learn some deeds, some liens, and I'll do my best to help you get started. All right, see you in the next one.